Hello, I am your instructor, Tanisha Stewart. I just wanted to share with you about our course, like how to navigate it, how to get through it, how to understand how it works. So first, when you open it up, you're going to open up into the welcome screen. You're going to see that it has, my photo here. It has little bio for me. Um, it's also going to have our course syllabus, information about our textbook, and right here you'll see the welcome forum. So when you see this welcome forum, you're going to need to click onto this. And once you click onto it, you're going to see that you need to create a thread and introduce yourself to your classmates, etc., etc. Once you do that, um, you can go right back to our course content page and you'll be able to see um, all the different modules for the course. So as you can see, there's 6 different modules. Each one has the assignments within these folders. So for example, module 1 is from September 3rd to September 22nd. All of them have dates on them and all of them end on a Sunday. And on the Sunday that you see here, September 22nd, October 13th, November 3rd, November 24th, etc., etc. The Sunday that you see is going to be the day that the assignment is due. So let's say that you click on this first folder right here. If you click on it, you're going to see that there's some instructions here. You're going to see the learning objectives. You're going to see the PowerPoint slides. Now, one thing about the PowerPoint slides is that for some reason, when I was trying to upload them, it just refused to upload in order. So it has them from the last chapter to the first. So you see chapter 1, 2, 3 instead of it. It's 3, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3, but it's all 3 chapters. So the chapters are there. In the textbook is also there's a link for that in the course content page. Um, Here's some video resources. You're going to see these video resources, a different set for each module. And what they basically do is tell you like background information that gives you like more extended information from what's in the chapter and on the slides. So it's basically like another way of looking at this same material. So the textbook is one way to look at it. The slides is another way to look at it. And then you got the video resources, which is yet another avenue of learning the same information, basically. So then we got the discussion forum. So each module, modules 1 through 5, are going to contain a discussion forum. So each one of the discussion forums will have a topic. It'll have a question. It'll have a prompt. What you're going to do is you're going to create your initial post, and then once you create your initial post, you'll be able to then go in and comment on 2 classmates. The main thing for these is just to make sure that whatever you create, you're making sure that it's meaningful, showing that you put some kind of evidence of thought into it. So I want to hear like your thoughts on whatever the topic is. I want it to show that you provide evidence that you thought critically about whatever it is that you put forward, whether it be an initial post or whether it be a reply. Just show that you have put some kind of thought and effort into it, basically. So it's no necessary like word count for it. It's just making sure that you show that you know your stuff, basically. Um, then we got writing assignments. There's going to be 5 of those throughout the semester. They're going to be inside each one of these modules. So there's going to be from modules 1 through 5. There's going to be a writing assignment in each one. For the writing assignments, you see that they're all going to be structured the exact same way. What you're going to do is pick out a couple of things that you took from the chapter. So, and then just expand on those things. And not only are you expanding on those things, you're also going to connect them to something that you've seen or heard before in your own professional, educational, personal experience, and you're also going to connect it to something in the outside research. So you're going to do the same exact thing for all 5 of the first 5 modules. So something within the chapter, pick it out, expand on it, describe how it applies to your personal life, your professional life, your educational life, connect it to something that you have seen before, basically, and then also connect it to outside research to round it up. And then last but not least, in modules 1 through 5, you're also going to see an exam. So each exam is going to be 50 questions. They're all multiple choice. There's multiple attempts on all of them, and your highest score is your final score. And also, I have it extended time, so there's like 100 minutes for it for people who like they have test anxiety, etc., etc. So you'll have time to actually go through and finish the exam. All right. So let me go back to the course content page. And I want to just scroll down to the very last module. So you see modules 1 through 5 are pretty much structured the exact same way. but module 6 is a little bit different. So this one only contains one thing inside of it, and what's inside of it is your final PowerPoint presentation. So modules 1 through 5, they have the chapters, they have the slides, they have the PowerPoints, they have video resources, they have the writing assignments, they have the discussion forums, and they have the exams. But this last module, the only thing that it has is the PowerPoint presentation, and what it's going to be is a 5 to 7 minute presentation. For me, I'm not really big on 5 to 7 minutes. Like, I just say 5 to 7 minutes as a guideline. But if you don't reach the full 5 minutes, or if you go slightly over 7 minutes, it's not gonna like cause any detriment to your grade. It's not gonna cause your grade to go down or anything. It's more so just giving you a little time frame, basically. So the way that you could do your PowerPoint is you can either video or audio record it, however you want to do that. Um, but whatever option you choose, you have to make sure that your slides are visible so I can see the actual slides that you're speaking from. So if you click into this, it basically just shows you the learning objective once again, but then it also gives you instructions on the assignment. So it tells you what the assignment is. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to choose one aspect of life, because this class is about lifespan development. So you're going to choose one aspect of life, and then you're going to cover that across the entire lifespan. So for example, friendships. So what do friendships look like in infancy? What do friendships look like in early childhood? What do friendships look like in middle childhood, adolescence? What do they look like in adulthood? What do they look like in older adulthood? What do they look like in old age? So basically, you're going to cover that one aspect of whatever you choose, cover across the entire lifespan. And you're going to talk about it for 5 to 7 minutes. What you're going to do in addition to this is you're going to tie it into whatever you find about that topic. You're going to tie it into online resources, the textbook, and also scholarly articles. You have to use one of each one of these. So at least 3 sources are needed, but there has to be one textbook source, so something from within the chapters, one online source, which is like a website that's credible, and then one scholarly article about it. So just one of each of these. You can have more, but just one of each one of these is what you need. And it has to be up to 5 to 7 minutes. But once again, the time thing is not really that. It's not, I'm not really stringent about the time. Just make sure that you cover everything that you're supposed to cover. If it comes out to less than 5 minutes, but you have covered everything you're supposed to cover, that's fine. If it comes out to more than 7 minutes and you covered everything you're supposed to cover, that's also fine. So the time is not really, that's more of just a guideline. All right. So let me get out of this and go back to the course content. And I also a couple other things. I'm not sure if I talked about these already, but if you look at our course content, you're also going to see our course syllabus. So this is going to give you like the more of like the technical details, like what's in what the course is about, et cetera, et cetera. It basically just says everything I just described to you, like about the assignments and all that good stuff, but it also gives information about like disability services and all that kind of stuff. Also, you'll see that my email address is right here. So if you email me, I usually try to check my emails throughout the day. So if you write to me on a weekday, I usually will get back to you either the same day or the next day. And if it's on a weekend, it might take a little bit longer. So it might take a couple days on the weekends. But usually I try to like check it at least once a day. And then as far as our textbook, the textbook is free and it is online. There's a link that's provided right here. All you gotta do is click on the link and it'll bring you straight to the textbook. So I believe that's it. I believe that's everything about our course. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to email me with any questions, any comments, any concerns that you may have. We could set up a meeting. We can set up a phone call. We could just do email, however it works for you. So I'm excited to get to know you guys throughout the semester, and I hope you enjoy.